Hi everyone and welcome to Skill Capped Fortnite. We're kicking off our channel by doing a deep dive into Chapter 2's first new weapon, the Harpoon Gun. We're willing to bet that you're not using it to its full potential, and that you're missing out on easy kills because of that. So be sure to stick around until the end of the video, because you won't find all of the information you need altogether anywhere else. Right away, let's look at what the Harpoon Gun is. It's a blue weapon with 10 uses that deals 75 damage to players, no headshot multiplier, and 150 damage to structures. It has a range of 34 meters or about 6.5 tiles. Be sure to use your ping liberally to check range and see if you'll be able to hit. The Harpoon will also pull any players or items hit back to you, whether it's an enemy, an ally, or a whole slew of items, unlike the fishing rod which can only collect one item at a time. The Harpoon is also able to fish instantly, which can be quite powerful for mid-fight heals. It's important to note that charges are only consumed when you hit a player, a build, or when you fish, not when you completely miss or grab items. This may seem insignificant, but it's actually just insane. This feature gives you a somewhat effectively limitless inventory, allowing you to just drag items and materials along with you infinitely, though it does get a bit messy and slow the more items you drag. This seems incredibly overpowered, especially in competitive play, and we wouldn't be surprised to see if Epic hotfix this so that anytime you fire the weapon, a charge is consumed. Alright, now that we've looked at what the Harpoon Gun is and does, let's look at all the insane strats this thing allows you to pull off. And there are a lot of pretty memey, fun things you can do here, but this gun also has really significant competitive advantages, so let's jump into those. Right away, the thing that makes this weapon so powerful is that it can one-shot wooden builds. This is reminiscent of old guns like the Heavy Sniper or Deagle, which could do the same thing. It seemed like Epic maybe didn't want this type of gun in the game, because it is incredibly powerful, but the way they seem to be balancing this is by requiring you to yank the Harpoon back in before you can swap to a build or another gun. This makes the Harpoon Gun nearly useless when it comes to grabbing enemy walls or quickly comboing shots in solos. You can still try some fancy trickery to move around and confuse your opponent, then use the Harpoon for a quick break, but it's honestly not amazing and likely won't work against skilled opponents. However, there are still some really insane combos you can pull off with this gun, especially in squad play. Sniping isn't as reliable due to the 35 meter range on the Harpoon, but the same thing can be done at close range with a shotgun. And this kill you're seeing here is with the player inside the box holding turbo build down. So if you're able to perfectly execute this combo, there's pretty much no counterplay, and you could do this with full squad for insane damage, guaranteeing the kill. Alternatively, you can use the Harpoon Gun as a simple damage follow-up to a shotgun that will do 75 damage no matter where it hits, making it a pretty strong option. Just remember that you will have that delay after the Harpoon shot, so either get the kill or have some nearby cover you can move to. Along with the sniper and shotgun combos, there's also the devastating RPG combo, and thanks to the RPG's travel time, this combo can be executed in solo, making it all the more powerful. For anyone unfamiliar with these combos, all you're doing is using the Harpoon Gun to break your opponent's cover right as another shot arrives. Another combo that we've seen a fair number of streamers and content creators using and hyping is the pull into shotgun combo. However, we want to warn you that when using this combo, the delay from the Harpoon will always allow your opponent to land the first shot if they react quickly enough. So if you're low on HP, going for this combo could very quickly just lead to your death against a decent player. However, if you're full on HP and know another player is whites, trading shots is a viable option to quickly pick up the kill. As a quick break to the action, if you're enjoying the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more free videos every single week. Alright, now that we've covered a lot of the essential harpoon combos, let's go over a few more tips that will help you get the most out of this weapon. First, it can be used very effectively to drop a build out from under an opponent. This can obviously be a nice way to land some full damage, keep an enemy from building up too high, or even land a shot if your opponent is exposed enough. For example, in this clip we see Nate Hill cracking his target, then using the harpoon and some AR spray to prevent his opponent from shielding and land even more damage. His pressure allows him to finish the kill before the other player is even able to eat all of his fish. Another great thing to be aware of is that if your opponent tries to box and trap you, the harpoon is a great get out of jail free card. And the last thing we want to mention, which we've already touched on throughout the video, is to liberally use your ping to check distance. Trying to make a harpoon play and failing because you are out of range could easily tip off your opponent as to what you're planning, blowing the play. So to wrap it all up, this weapon has a ton of different uses and so many different ways it can bring value. We wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of squads start carrying at least one of these to help juggle items and set up plays during box fights. And it's a great option in solos as well, if you have room for it, or definitely if you have an RPG, as that combo is just so strong in solos. Alright, that's it for today. Let us know in the comments if you found any other awesome uses for this insane gun, and we would love to hear any feedback you might have in the comments below. This is our first video, so we'll be reading every single bit of feedback to shape our content and channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.